Good morning. It's Danveer Singh Dillon, the head of the Mutant Academy, and I'm here with a morning report. The Mutant Academy is well on its way. We have announced a program where if you have a child, for example, you are pregnant and you are considering an abortion, you don't know what to do with the child, well, bring the child to the Mutant Academy. We will buy the child from you, and then we will unlock that child's mutant powers. The Mutant Academy is a academy that is designed to accelerate the development of the human genome. We will unlock all sorts of skill and ability. The children will teach themselves. They will decide which course they want to learn, and they will have that course. We will have abundant food and resources. There is a few rules. That is, there is no homosexual or closet bisexual allowed. No homosexual, bisexual, closeted are not allowed in the Mutant Academy. I don't want to be dealing with scandals that arise when you have priests playing with wieners and things of that nature. So that is it. It's a 501c where we believe in a higher power, and that higher power is a future version of ourselves in terms of evolving into our avatars and unlocking our mutant potential. We do not allow any drinking. We do not allow any drugs. We do not allow any closet bisexualism or closet homosexuality. These things are problematic, especially in an environment where there are children. So, of course, we do not want any children to be violated. There will be strict protocols, starting with the admission into the Mutant Academy. You cannot enter the Mutant Academy unless you are sober, you commit to sobriety, and you prove that sobriety with a urine analysis. You cannot enter the Mutant Academy if you are a closeted one. Okay, it's a simple thing. I don't want any Islamic jihadists. I honestly don't even want circumcised people in the Mutant Academy. So I know circumcised children. If you are circumcised, I have compassion for you, and I will accept that that was something that was done outside of your control. You were exploited, and we have a program to help you to regenerate your foreskin. There's a stem cell you can take, and a rehabilitation program. So if you are circumcised, you're allowed into the Mutant Academy. Although within the Mutant Academy, we will not circumcise anyone. We are not going to propagate these diseases known as Islam, and even the Hebrew version one. That is also, they are both sides are circumcised, and they fight over some small amount of land. Okay, it's a very ignorant mentality. It's not going to be necessary in the Mutant Academy. So if you want to join the Mutant Academy, if you want to participate in the Mutant Academy, we have 16 mansions in Texas, and then there is a bunker in the center where there is advanced development on all sorts of, because if it comes down to it, we need to protect ourselves. We have our Second Amendment rights, and we will not be subjected to police brutality just because we're mutants. I don't want my mutant family to be suffering the fate that George Floyd did, or this. That's just one example. It's a very easy problem to solve. You put the body cam footage on the police officers, you have it fully recorded, and then you have an independent, completely independent organization that reviews the footage and does the training for the officers. That's a very simple policy. Okay, and I'm not sure why anyone isn't talking about that yet. Maybe Kanye or Donald or one of these guys, right? Because let's just get back to the police are generally wonderful people. Sometimes they have good days, sometimes they have bad days because they are human beings, okay? So we don't need to be killing them, and we don't need them killing us. So we need to control their mentality. They need better training. They need to know not to do certain things like what was done with George Floyd where the guy was suffocated. They need reasonable force. We also need to invest in, it's called security automation or security robots. I'm not sure what's the term. There is a whole field of robotics where why do we even need the police officer making the decision when you send a Robocop? The Robocop is the one with the gun. Okay, so or using the force. Anyways, this is something that could be solved by talented programmers. Programmers could definitely create a Robocop where the rules very easily understood in a transparent manner, and that would not use unnecessary force. So we should invest in the Robocop program here in the United States. It would be great. The robotics is very much flourishing in Japan, and so we could collaborate with them on this Robocops. So I hope you all are interested in unleashing the Robocops to solve the unrest. And then, as I said, join the Mutant Academy. However you would like to participate, we need experts in aviation, and music, and food preparation. We need experts in farming, and we need experts in producing clothing and textiles. We need experts in confectionery, nutritious gummy bears. We need to have revenue streams, and we will have revenue streams within this charitable organization by selling gummy bears and clothes and high-tech computing devices. We will also have drones and intelligent connected flying vehicles. There is the program to do an automated build of a tower or a community where we will have an intelligent excavator and an intelligent bulldozer go and basically create a mutant academy in a matter of days. Okay, days. A mutant academy, meaning a 72 floor tower with 16 houses surrounding it, that will be built out in days because we have an automated force that will do it for us. And then we will have it done in a manner so that we take the plans from that are approved by the city hall, the robots read the plans, and they get to work on it. Because we have dominion over the robots, I want you to understand this. The robots serve us. The robot is a metal, okay? You can start to give the robot emotions if you want to. It's easy to do. You create a tone scale, you give the robot emotions so the robot feels what it needs to feel. If the robot needs some attention, needs you to come and give it a tune-up or give it some fluids or whatnot, that can be built into it as well. They can be intelligent and emotional robots. There's no reason why. They do not have to have feelings if we want them to have feelings, okay? So that is one aspect of it. The other aspect of it is I'm looking at this human-computer interaction, voice recognition, computer imaging, the ability to read. You don't need to open the brain to put a neural link in there. You can just put some transmitter that will send the vibrations. And so you can use that to do a heads-up display and communicate with other people without speaking. Okay, we can read the vibration from the brain. And that is a very interesting, beautiful technology that will be put in certain helmets. Now, these helmets will be available to those who are trusted with the helmets. If you are interested in getting a helmet, then step one is come to the Mutant Academy. Now that the immigration policy has changed, in order for me to bring people into the Mutant Academy, I simply have to offer you a very high salary. Okay, that's the new Trump policy. So how will I offer you a high salary? If you are an expert and you know how to teach other people about your expertise. Because we need people here to teach the kids. We need people to teach the kids music, math, astrophysics, computer programming, machine learning, artificial intelligence. These are topics. If you have an expertise in these topics and you have an affinity to teach kids and you are is a heterosexual, again, I don't want to be dealing with any strange sexualities because it causes troubles. I'm sorry, that's the reality. I've had an experience with my own uncle who was a closet bisexual, and it's not something that I would wish upon any other kid. So for that reason, you have to be a heterosexual to apply to the Mutant Academy because there is a lot of kids, and it's not a discrimination. As much as they may be a protected class, that's fine. I'm not creating a for-profit organization. It's a 501c. That is basically it's a religious organization, and we have our culture code, which comes first and foremost. So if you're interested in the Mutant Academy, stay tuned to this channel or reach out to me, Dan Veer at enabr.com. It may bounce at you, but that's okay. I'll know who you are, and we will be in touch. Okay, God bless you. Take care, and have a great Friday. It's the 17th of July, and there is a lot of prosperity in the air the next 6 months in particular. Incredibly beneficial time to get things started. Make progress on your goals. Sit down, write them out. Spend 15 minutes. You have 4 pages or 8 pages, whatever it is. I want, and then explain why. Look at it from every angle, okay? In particular, what do you want to look like? What type of person do you want to be? What do you want people to say about you 8 years from now? What do you want to have accomplished? Which education do you want? Which car do you want to drive? How many homes do you need? Which private jets? Write it all down. Whatever you want, write it down, and then make it happen. I'm fully aligned with you. If you see this video, God bless you. Let's unleash the age of the mutants.